player. And then off the block, Austin Reaves in transition. Lakers up 7 after 1. LeBron's fired up. Under 2 to go. Luka, contested triple. He had 24 in the first half. Went cold in half 2, finished with just 33. And the Lakers were down at halftime, third quarter. Doncic makes the second free throw. He and Goga Batadze exchange words on the way back down court. Double technicals. Here's what Luka had to say. What on there?
He said a free throw. He will my whole family. And at some point, you know, it's his basketball court. At some point, I just can't stand. I got to stand up for myself.
That is some harsh stuff. Doncic, 16th technical. The Lakers do plan on appealing to prevent the automatic one-game suspension. Fourth quarter, Magic up 1. Paolo Banchero gets it to go. Magic take a 3-point lead. They were up 2 with 5 seconds to go. The inbounds, and they say it's Lakers ball. The Magic challenged the call. It's very hard to see. The call on the court was Lakers ball, just not enough to overturn it on review. So the Lakers get possession. Marcus Smart finds LeBron. Oh, Banchero. LeBron wants a foul. No, they just say it's out of bounds. So the Lakers retain possession, but now there's just 2.6 on the clock. Inbounding from a tough spot. Marcus Smart to Luke Kennard. Left alone, the great outside shooter. Kennard knocks it down. Lakers get the lead, and the heave won't go. 105-104. LA extends the win streak to 9 games now. So the hero isn't Luka, it's Luke.
It was a decoy for the most part to set a screen and then space out. And then once 2 guys went with LeBron, I knew I was wide open. Smart made a good play, and I was able to knock it down.
When I turned and saw who the ball was in his hands on a wide open 3, I pretty much knew it was Cash.
As soon as he caught it and released it, we knew it was in. We all had that perfect angle. It was whatever the highest grade on Noah is, it would have been that.
It was a regular prep day. I mean, I kept it, same as the previous, whatever, 1,600, whatever the record is. But I knew, once I stepped on the floor and the game began, that I was breaking the record, and that's a pretty cool thing. I said it the other night. The best thing you can have for your teammates is availability, and I try to be available throughout my career, 2 decades plus. To my guys, and that's just a byproduct of it.
Opposing offenses might present by not being as effective as they need to be, and certainly not being able to stop you defensively. This is what we're talking about. He's LeBron James. And I've sat here and I've covered the sport, and no matter what we've been through, okay, and the fact that we'll probably never talk again in life. Don't hate him. Not wishing failure upon him. He means too much to the game. He means too much to the world of sports. And he's showing us why. And I got news for you, too. It shouldn't be just about the world of sports. It should be about life, period. Do you see LeBron James in the way he takes care of himself? Because most of us are out here eating fast foods, sweets, not exercising, accumulating fat and high cholesterol, stinking up the joint, no stamina whatsoever. Most of us ain't taking care of ourselves. We're just a trip and fall away from the infirmary. This brother diving for loose balls on a basketball court. At some point in time, you just got to step back and have an elevated level of appreciation for what the brother's bringing to the table. And if nobody thought I would do it before, let that doubt leave your mind right now. I'm doing it now. And we all know from a personal standpoint, I have a personal interest from the standpoint that I don't want to be in Memphis or Minnesota for the players. I'd rather be in Southern California. So I have my own agenda. I don't feel like going to those cities. I don't want to be in no damn Oklahoma City or the Riverwalk at San Antonio come playoff time. I want to be in Southern California. So there's definitely that. I'm going to keep it a buck. We ain't going to be phony about it. But in the end, when the Lakers win, it's good for basketball. And J.J. Redick, listen, I was never an advocate of Darvin Ham being fired as the Lakers coach. I thought he deserved better than that. After guiding the Lakers to the Western Conference Finals before they got swept by the Denver Nuggets and having this team be big-time defensively, I personally thought that, he didn't deserve to be fired. But I got news for you. J.J. Redick is a hell of a coach. He has proven to be one hell of a coach. Him and Nate, McMillan and Scott Brooks and these brothers that have been head coaches in the NBA, these brothers know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. And we're not going to sit back and summarily dismiss and rule out the Los Angeles Lakers and the possibility that they could surprise. It would be a surprise if they beat an Oklahoma City or a San Antonio. It absolutely would be a surprise. I wouldn't bet on them to do it. But we got to stop talking like that's an impossibility. It's not. It's not. 888 Mad Dog 6 is always the number to call up. That's 888-623-3646. You're listening live to the Stephen A. Smith Show. Sirius XM, Mad Dog Sports Radio. That's one story to get into. Just wanted to take a moment to pay homage to the greatness of LeBron James. Obviously, we've had our disagreements and all of that other stuff, and it is what it is. It doesn't take anything away from his greatness and what he has meant to the game of basketball and what he has done for all of our careers, including mine. Let's just keep it a buck and be fair. And be fair. News to report, the Detroit Pistons don't look like they're going to the NBA Finals. Cade Cunningham, their superstar, was diagnosed with a collapsed lung after getting kneed in the rib a few days ago or whatever. He's expected to miss an extended period of time, according to ESPN's very own Shams Charania, no better source than him. Sources told Charania that the collapse of Cunningham's lung is considered mild. Cunningham was among the league leaders in the MVP race, left Tuesday's game against the Washington Wizards with what the team describes as back spasms. He's a two-time All-Star. He appeared to suffer the injury early in the first quarter while diving for a loose ball, played for a few minutes before being taken out midway through the quarter. The Pistons are 5-2 in games Cunningham has missed this year. His diagnosis is a significant setback for them, obviously, because they're already without big man Isaiah Stewart, who's dealing with a left calf strain, and he'll be reevaluated Tuesday. Cunningham's impact is irreplaceable, though. Pistons have leaned on their depth all season long, and they'll need to do so again to hold on to the top spot in the Eastern Conference because the Boston Celtics are coming.
And he was the lead of it. He was the head of the snake. Jalen Duren, of course, a 20-11 night.
Yeah, I was just going to talk about him, Danny. 20-11, the double-double. But I think more important than that, he was 10 for 10 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you don't see that from bigs. He just has a really good touch. You could tell not only is he able to knock down a mid-range and have a good touch around the rim, he has got a little handle too. So he's able to handle the ball, start the offense, and make some plays happen, make it easier for some of their guards to not have to bring the ball up every time. But he's got a lot in the bag, and one of those is shooting free throws, making free throws. So he's not just a foul guy. He's not a guy that you can just foul. Like most lob threats, big men, you can just foul, and they won't make free throws. He's been putting pressure on teams in a numerous amount of ways.
He is a big body, too.
He's huge. I looked at his upper body. His shoulders round. You're not going to move him. Has pretty good footwork, too. I was surprised to see him, put the ball on the floor a couple times and put it off the glass. But good contribution. Their bench also, they got a nice variety of points from their bench as well. So, yeah, Detroit, they have a system in place that's pretty good, especially when Cade's in the game and Cunningham. Without him, they still play Detroit basketball, and it's pretty solid.
It's interesting, James, we were down there December 28th, no AR. Obviously, Detroit had Cade. It was a different Laker team at that point. The Pistons kind of ran them off the floor in that second half. And it kind of leads me to what this Laker team is now. It's a much different basketball team. And you got to give them a lot of love. It has been a lot of fun, this run that they were on, 12 of 13, 9 in a row, in the teams that they were beating and competing with. And they were about to, they were this close to going 5-0 on this 6-game road trip, something the Lakers have not done in about 17, 18 years. But they come up a little bit short. But it has been some great basketball, as you see what the Big Three did tonight. Luka Doncic once again points. That's his 10th straight 30-plus game. He moves into a list of Lakers that have done that. Austin Reaves with 24. He had a big third where he had 14. And then LeBron just a rebound shy of a triple-double. So you get the loss tonight, James, but a lot to be, happy with moving forward. And listen, you got to get that Game 6 in Indianapolis, and you come home and you get the Nets and the Wizards, and you can start a new streak.
In the streak of games that they won, I think they found a little bit of identity. There's something that they've been searching for all year long. It wasn't on the offensive end. It wasn't defense. They really hadn't, found it yet. And I think they have now, Geeter. I think they're a collective, pretty good defensive team. Offense, the ball moves. And I think they play well together. So I think the streak benefited them well. We'll see how they snap back against Indiana. If they can rebound and get that last win on the road.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought they'd be 4-1 going to their last game on the road trip?
Yeah.
Anybody talking about this team, they hope they get a 4-1 or 5-1 or even a sweep. But people realistically thought, if we can go 3-2, it'd be great. They have a chance to go 5-1, which is something nobody expected them to do. And like Big Game says, because of what they've built, the identity they found themselves, playing together, defensively being active, offensively moving the ball, and even nights like this when it wasn't a good night for them, they collectively found a way to still give them a chance to win at the end.
And listen, I don't know what the score is now, but I know Houston was down 20 earlier in the night, and what the Lakers did over this last month, James, was build a lot of equity. And now you have a loss, and you're still third in the Western Conference. And there's a lot to play for with 10 games left.
And I think they secured 3 tiebreakers?
Yes.
Yeah, so that was big right there to be able to win those games, secure the tiebreakers, and know that, hopefully you can hang around in third. Home court advantage is crucial in the first round. And so the Lakers still got work to do. Don't get relaxed right now. Just go ahead and finish strong.
And I do have some news. The Pacers snapped their 16-game losing streak tonight, which I think is a good thing, Danny. I didn't want them to have 17
Absolutely. You want to snap it when we go there.
Yeah, they beat Orlando. So, they're going to be ready to play the Los Angeles Lakers. All right. We could talk a little Luka if you guys want. 2,000 points on the season. He joins an elite club there. Longest streak of 30-plus games in Laker history. He joins a list there of only Laker greats that have done that. So Luka, once again, I think we're going to show that to you, doing his job, Big Game. There it is. You see the most seasons with 2,000 total points. Of course, Kobe did it 8 times.
Yeah, Luka.
Jerry Elgin.
This is his first season with the Lakers.
I thought he was a little like banged up tonight too. It was